Right, MAP06 of CPD Cargo Bay. Probably the first attempt to kind of create a realistic setting, create a sense of place, a believable environment. So we start with no enemies, a switch in front of you, and I wanted to hold fire just a little bit on the first fight. I'm not very good at this because I like maps to start immediately, so I really try to force myself to slow the pace down in this map, and I want most combat to be incidental, so you wander about, you kind of wander into fights rather than having big set pieces. And I was trying more for sense of place and atmosphere in this map than anything else. Almost like a realistic setting as far as you can get in Doom. This is my first attempt. I wanted to have an exploratory element to it as well. So it needs to be very interconnected, need lots of goodies around the map, reward exploration. So, Cargo Bay, need crates. Crates are one of the easiest ways to detail any map, honestly. And add any sort of realism, just stick some crates in there, you can never go wrong with some crates. So there's our yellow key. If you come over here, you see the blue key is shown already. So the player has another objective. They know that they need blue key for the blue door. They can also see that, oh, there's going to be a red key as well. So the player knows that it's a 3-key map. And this starting area I think is really nice because there are multiple ways outside. We can head up here and see what's up here. And we can see outside. Always important, as I've said previously, just put in as many windows as you can. If you're not going for a moody claustrophobic map, just brighten it up, get the windows out there, it helps create a sense of place. Come up here, try not to die. Let's get the soul switch. I don't like the HP one. Let's come back to take out that orangutan. Something these early maps don't do very well, I think, is properly guard the super shotgun. As in, it's quite easy to get right at the beginning of the level, and I think that's a mistake. The super shotgun is incredibly powerful, and you need to make it more of a challenge to get. Many of these maps, I think, just give you the super shotgun straight away. Give him a rocket launcher instead of the super shotgun, I think. Got those people turn up. So you can see in the background we've got more evil eyes watching us, continuing to hint at that hellish presence watching you. I don't quite know where the G-Man is in this level at the moment. It's somewhere. And you can see up here that I've teased the exit as well. So the player has loads and loads of goals, and we're only about a third of the way through the map. They know where the exit is, they know they've got to find a blue key, and they know they've got to find a red key. So there's all sorts of things for the player to do. This secret is teased through this window here. It should be intuition to find it. It's a cargo bag. Crates. It fits the theme. It seems realistic enough. Because you never want realism to go over gameplay. It's a happy medium. And you just got to find it yourself. There's a Revenant just around this corner. So on single play, pistol start, this level really lacks ammo actually, and it forces the player to be quite accurate with their shots and explore every part of the map. That is the aim. I wanted the player to move around the entire map. This is a good secret, being teased here. You can work out a way. I haven't hidden the line depths that well. I didn't really have a formula down for making secrets at the moment, so you can see gaps in the line depths there that I didn't actually want to put in. So we come up here. It's a nice contrast, nice and bright compared to the dark interior. Let's keep going. Deal with this guy. Lots of hits again, really careful. So there's a little bit of storytelling here with these crates. We've got the first set of demonic pillars in the WOD, and I was trying to say that the USC has been boxing up demonic artifacts and, you know, studying them, shipping them about. So it's a cargo bay, and in all the crates are these demonic artifacts, and I allude to a bit more of it here. They've obviously dug up some red brick from somewhere, and they've also found this archvile face as well, this alien face, and that is alluding to the maps 8, 9, 10 and 11, the green marble section, like the demonic ruins in the mountain. And you see the first evidence of it in MAP06, where they've been storing the artifacts. So we've got the red key. We know where the red key door is because we found it earlier. We come up here. Blue key, and immediately we go straight to the blue door. There is another blue door on the other side of the map. Little secret here. I'm not actually going to take it. Ideally, a step should raise to get the player up here as well. Because if you go down, you have to go all the way around. So I'm not going to bother. That is an awesome map secret. The exit is over there, but we're currently blocked off, so we now need to keep exploring. This is definitely a telegraphed ambush here. You know it's coming. Quite easy on continuous. You don't need to make every single fight incredibly difficult. I didn't want this map to be hard, but I accidentally made it hard due to ammo and health scarcity rather than the fights themselves. It's an attrition based map, and good exits. Let's go back to it. Good exits to let you see, you know, the damage you've done, and let you look back on what you've done. This is another example of a good exit. So we would have 4 out of 4 secrets if we went and got that. Can't be bothered. Let's head down here. And our drone, we've been reunited with our drone. And we can see where he came from in this little shaft here. I think, yes, the G-Man is there watching you as well. You can just see the outline there. He's watching you. So let's end the level. So cargo bay. Probably the first attempt at a realistic scenario, and I think it does it quite well actually. I think it plays quite nicely. There's no big set pieces, but that's okay. It's more of a exploration, a bit of environmental storytelling. It's just generally a nice map, and I think it's one of the best looking maps of the first 11 maps. I spent more time on the texturing alignment on Cargo Bay in particular than any of the other maps. So map 7, the summit, the lift goes to the top, your drone tells you they found something in the mountain, and now you've got to get to the summit. So MAP07 is an arena map. with a big fight. Quite short. I think I made this honestly in an afternoon. This must have been done in less than 6 hours. There is a G-Man. I think he's just over there. I don't know quite see. Maybe we'll no clip to him a little bit. I think he's over there. Can't tell. So here we go. This is probably the first arena fight I've ever made. And I wanted to make sure it wasn't just circle strafe, circle strafe, circle strafe. So there's damaging floor on the right and the left. So get the player to move. And there's a bit of platforming you have to do to get to the rocket launcher and the plasma gun. So let's just stock up first of all. I have unfortunately seen some. You can beat this map with just infighting, and it's a little underwhelming that this map can be beat with infighting, but that's fine, I guess. It just kind of reduces the epicness of it. I guess that you're in this big battle for your life, etc. And all the macros are dead already. That means the archvile's out. I might just dive in. Christ, like that archvile did not time that well. Usually better to keep them in, actually. Let's try to get out of range. Oh! Let's try again. Thankfully, it's replayable. You know, we can play it again and again. It's been a long time since I've played this map. I'd say the infighting route is longer, but it's actually far easier than actually doing the fight. It's a bit annoying to get 100% kills because the cacodemons fly away, you can hit them with a rocket, and the general area of the map is quite large. Here we go. Let's try and get the archvile to hit the fights. Maybe just get some rockets into him. Yes, got him. Okay, now the fight's completely easy. So how would I do this differently in the future? I think first of all there needs to be more than just one tier of height variation, and the arachnotrons probably needed to appear sooner at the start as well. Maybe having revenants teleport up at the top as well, because if you have one flat plane and you just fill it with enemies, they'll just destroy themselves within fighting. You need multiple tiers, really. You need to give the enemies superior rounds, otherwise it's just not challenging. I don't think this map, although it tries to be epic, it's not really that challenging, other than that one archvile. So perhaps maybe an archvile that kind of teleports into the middle at a random point as well can work. These arachnotrons are a little bit annoying to shoot as well. The worst in the world. No, he's peppering me from the back. Let's get him. Let's switch to the chamber. That should be it. One monster left. That's probably a random cacodemon flying around. Where could it be? Oh! And he's returned already. There he is. A bit annoying. I would, if I'd come back to this map, add monster blocking lines, or actually teleport lines if the cacodemons fly too far away. So, here we go. That's the summit done. It's okay. I think it's not the best arena fight. It was my first attempt, after all. It's short though, which is nice. It's short. So, Lost Tunnels. Another atmospheric map with a cold open. The idea is that you're now inside the mountain and you're exploring the ruins and the research facilities that the UAC built when they were down here. And I like this shot here of the flashing face with the beating heart as well on the pillar there. And you've got this little blood trail that you follow all the way down. You haven't found any dead bodies yet, so where are they all? They've been collecting artifacts, obviously. And we'll see where they are. They're here. That's what happened to the research team. And then you open this, you say, oh, something really bad has happened here. The door's been blown open. There's been some sort of fight between the demons. We descend further down. High contrast lighting. Just kind of make some nice shadows, create some darkness. I originally wanted all of the marble levels to not use the sky texture at all, and this is the only one I managed to pull off. I felt way too restricted with the not having the sky texture. I couldn't make interesting big cave structures. I think going back now, probably am able to now. Let me drop it up to save, why not? This level's quite open. There are like 3 different ways you can go at the beginning, and I put in 2 super shotguns in this map, just so whichever way you go, you're going to be well armed. But we're continuous, so we can kind of just blast our way through it. Good revenants. These pillars took me a while. They were the main feature of these circular pillars. I wanted them to look cool. I think generally this is quite a nice, not Vietnam, it's quite a nice atmospheric map actually. The sense of place is really nice in these lost underground tunnels. This area here, really nice too. This kind of curved pillar structure, took me a while to make that. Don't have a sky texture, you really need to rely quite heavily on your ability to do good lighting. I think here is a good example of good lighting, high contrast of very bright spots into darkness, bright spots into darkness, etc. Sharp lines. Use the lighting effects as well, flickering. The exit's here, right at the start of the level, but you need to find the key to get to it. So the player, once again, has an objective. This is a rubbish secret. Don't do secrets like this. Don't do fake walls. They're no fun. You're more likely to just stumble into it than actually find it through being intelligent. This crusher is just for fun. It serves no purpose. It's just fun. I like crushers. I don't use them that often though. It's difficult to use them properly. There is a little switch here, you can get a mega armor as well. So here's a little fight. We take the blue key, we have revenants over here, easily dealt with. Mancubi over here. Get blasted there. All the while from up above you've got demons closing in. Just wondering, where's my plasma gun go? I know I do have the drop weapon key bound when Andre's engine for some reason, so maybe I've accidentally chucked it away in the previous map, but a little about that. It's fine. Too many Cacodemus here, I think. This is too grindy. Probably half the number would exert the same amount of pressure and not be as annoying. Let's keep exploring. It's a nice map to move through, other than getting crushed twice. Everything is interconnected. I've still got the auto map on. Can we turn that off? Yes, I won't cheat that much. It's almost got an upper and a lower area where you can look down on things. Like I said, to make an interconnected map, it's just corridors linking things together with a slight bit of height variation. So the Baron is on his throne. We woke him up. He's not a happy bunny. Get some rockets here. We'll need them. This is a really well lit room. This looks great. Especially this here. I was very proud of this shadow. Shot from this big bright light. A bit of storytelling here that they've been using these terminals to research these artifacts. They've got their own tech that they've brought in over here. So they've been digging up parts of it. You can see breaks in the wall here, taking the artifacts. Let's do this fight. We'll take the red key. We should have some chain gunners. We'll deal with them first. So it's half teleport, half monster closet. Quite a nice fight. You've got to keep moving because the Hell Knights take up so much room, and you've got priority targets as well. So you need to move around, take out the chain gunners first, and then you can kind of deal with just the big slab of meat in the middle. Or alternatively, you can just run to the switches and leave immediately. Some mappers will make like multiple switches that you have to switch, or like a little puzzle that you can only do after you've cleared the room. I've done that sometimes, but I think sometimes it's okay if a player just wants to run out of a room and sit in a doorway. More power to them, really, I think. Just play the way you want. So, here is our exit here. We're back in like a UAC bit and we descend down these stairs into darkness. So, Lost Tunnels done. I think it's a pretty good level. It's nice and atmospheric. It's open, so you can either go the left or the right route and you'll still be well equipped, you'll still be able to do it. The red key fight, nice and entertaining as well, and I think generally it tells a story and it's got a nice bit of atmosphere to it.